Hey, we got another person up.
She had a question though.
No, I'm just asking.
She's trying to speak.
I'm just, sorry. No, it's okay. But I agree with that, but I feel like it's very one-sided. So I feel like for somebody that has it, so like I know that his son got, I believe, a DASA report, right? Isn't that how it started with the furry?
Yes.
So my son got a DASA report, and he was turned into a complete victim for something that he should not have.
No, he was the offender.
Right.
The other kid was
Right,
the
and so when, right, excuse me, yes. So when I received my letter and communication with the school, my son, who's in 6th grade, was repeatedly called an offender. This other kid was the victim, and it was something that was completely innocent, and I won't go into the full story, but the way that it was presented, my son, who did nothing wrong, and my son, he doesn't have disability, he has ADHD, but he had no idea what he actually had done. He was called a racist.
Yeah,
He
that's
was
what
made
they do.
out
They
to
gaslight. They
he was-
gaslight the other side.
He was made out to be the offender, and they couldn't even say his name when they were talking. They kept referring to him as the offender. And so as his mother, trying to explain to my 11-year-old son when he's coming home, crying to me over something that he got in trouble for, that he had absolutely no idea what he was saying or what he was referring to, that even I, as a grown woman, had a hard time understanding, that's where I start to get frustrated. When it's completely one-sided. And when I had the conversation, I was shut down. I was the one who was wrong. There was no room for him to be heard and for him to be defended. It was all on him, and this other kid was completely protected. When really what should have happened is if there truly was a problem, this other kid really was offended or felt victimized, they should have came together, they should have had a conversation, and they could have moved on. But instead it turned into this big, huge thing that was so unnecessary for it to happen. And now my son, who's 11 years old, now he doesn't want to go to school. Now he's not talking to people because he was told don't engage with students that you don't know. So how is that fair? So I'm very pro everybody should be protected, right? There's a safe space for everybody, but when it's one-sided, that's where I have a problem.
I 100% agree with you.
Well, that's what's happening in our school.